Hi, I'm Leandra, and I am going to share with you some information about women's health and hormones tonight. So, thank you for watching. And I'm really excited for you that you want to learn more about this subject. And I hope that you can learn and take away, some great information that will help you with your health today. First, I'd like to just talk a little bit about my health history when it comes to hormones. When, a long time ago, I had irregular cycles, and when I was trying to get pregnant with my second child, it took a while, about a year before we were able to get pregnant. And so I've definitely had some irregularities and hormone issues over the years. But since I've been using really great products such as the doTERRA, Lifelong Vitality, and the different products, my cycles have been extremely regular. I had really bad cycles, like really heavy during the time after my children. And it lasted like after my last child in 2013 for several years. I had really heavy cycles, and I feel like it didn't really get better until after I started really focusing on my nutrition and implementing a lot of these products into my lifestyle. So, and they really do help me a lot with those symptoms of that time of the month and certain mood swings and things of that nature. So, definitely an important subject today, and I know that um, there's a lot of information behind it. So we're going to talk today about estrogen, phytoestrogen, xenoestrogens, cortisol, liver health, thyroid health, the endocrine system. And estrogen is a wonderful chemical messenger in our bodies that affects nearly all functions and regulating things like temperature, fertility, heartbeat, blood sugar, mood, and sleep, and many more things, obviously. But these are the main topics that we're going to discuss today. So first, what I'd like you to do is, on a scale of 1 to 10, go ahead and rate yourself. 1 meaning that you have no unwanted symptoms, and 10 meaning that you have out of control symptoms. So, cycle symptoms like breakouts, moodiness, cramps, irregular cycles, unbearable issues like cramping, like I mentioned, really long cycles, heaviness in the cycle. Where are you with those types of symptoms? And then also annotate if you are peri or postmenopausal, and how are your symptoms when it comes to that situation as well. And then the second thing is, are there areas of hormone balance that are difficult for you? So you can, if you have hyper or hypothyroidism, adrenal fatigue, irritability, anxiety, difficulty losing weight, mood swings, if you have trouble sleeping, infertility, poor memory, brain fog, hot flashes, type 2 diabetes, even hair loss, low libido, anything that you can think that might relate to your hormones, and digestive disorders as well. So I'll go back to that. You can write any of those down if you like, but we can kind of, you'll get an idea of what can help as we go through these different slides. So with the female reproductive system, obviously it includes the ovaries, fallopian tubes, uterus, cervix, external genitalia, and the breast, and works closely with other symptoms, especially the endocrine system. And the liver health can be a key to balancing the hormones as well. So at least 4 important hormones and hormone precursors are produced by the liver, and they help with insulin and estrogen production. The ovaries secrete estrogen and progesterone, which are crucial for fertility, but also play a key role in a woman's emotional and physical health. And the nutrition and hydration directly impact the production of these hormones. So you cannot outrun a bad diet. Supplements are great, but you can't substitute poor eating habits for long term. So it's kind of like if you're eating almonds for the health benefits, well, then you start eating candied almonds, that kind of defeats the purpose of eating the almonds, because then you're adding in all this extra ingredients that aren't good for the body, like the sugar and whatever else might be on there. It could be high fructose corn syrup. It could be something along those lines, corn syrup and whatnot. So you want to make sure that you're eating as healthy as you can and good, healthy choices. I want to just elaborate a little bit on the lifelong vitality before we get into the details of the hormones, but this is a foundational nutrition for optimum hormone balance and energy levels. And this is definitely key to my health, to take the lifelong vitality supplements daily. And it's really great at filling in the gaps where you can't eat real healthy. And of course, our food is not as healthy as it used to be. So this is definitely a foundational for our nutrition. It's packed with nature's most powerful antioxidants, anti-inflammatories, and energy cofactors. And if you haven't heard these products described before, so the Microplex that's over on the right side is your daily vitamins and minerals. Actually has 12 servings in a full serving of the supplement of vitamins and minerals. So that's a really great bioavailable multivitamin. Then your omegas right in the middle is great to produce hormones, because we need those healthy fats in order to do that. It's great for the skin, brain clarity, heart health, and they're self-preserved with essential oils and a very powerful antioxidant called astaxanthin. So they're a great supplement for the omegas that we need. And I actually find no issues with, you might have bad taste in your mouth or a bad smell from certain fish oils and omegas, and these do not do that. They're an amazing blend. The Alpha CRS on the left is great for everything antioxidant and anti-inflammatory as a gentle liver detox. So it helps to, bind to things that might be stuck in the liver or different toxins, and just help that get that out of your system very gently. The bone nutrient is extremely bioavailable nutrition for men and women, and it's necessary for bone integrity, strength, and overall health. It's important for those with weak or fragile bones, but we don't want to wait until we need them. To use things like calcium and zinc and magnesium and vitamin D, which are all ingredients in this supplement. The younger we can start using a product like this, then the better our bone health is going to be long term. And also it can help with reducing bone fractures and growing individuals. So we don't want to wait to use them, like I said, and our body always needs these cofactors like the magnesium and the vitamin D. And they work together to build strong bones. And it's a great pairing with our phytoestrogen product, which I'll get into here in a little bit. So estrogen is a hormone that binds to receptors to send a message to the cells. So they directly affect growth and development and acts as a regulator in our reproductive system. So beginning of our cycle, then estrogen is higher and it's lower post-ovulation. And that's when our progesterone becomes dominant. So if we're having hormone balance, then that's when it will become dominant. Sometimes that doesn't happen. So we hopefully are wanting that to be there for us. Xenoestrogen is the bad boy, and that binds to estrogen receptors and sending unintended signals. So it is a foreign type of estrogen that imitates the estrogen and usually synthetic. It causes havoc because it will take hold and bind into those receptor cells where estrogen is supposed to be. And then it causes problems in the body. Xenoestrogens are found in a lot of products that we use on a daily basis, and they're chemicals that can be found in things like PCBs, BPAs, phthalates, and unfortunately we're exposed to these things daily. So if we can choose to eliminate or limit as many of these items as possible, like a fragrance or pesticides, certain beauty products, personal care products, the pollution outside, household cleaners, factory farmed animals, plastics, tap water. There's just so many things that xenoestrogens have been found in. So when we can make healthy choices and reduce the amount of toxicity and things in around our household, then we can be empowered. So when we can clean it up with certain products, then we can fight off toxins much better. The doTERRA has done a wonderful job at eliminating xenoestrogen ingredients in products and is helping our bodies to produce hormones better and rid toxins easier. When we have an overload of toxins in our body, then things happen to where we could get sick. We have a lot of different illnesses that happen, and it could be because the start of toxic overload and getting exposed to xenoestrogens as well. This is the phytoestrogen that I had mentioned before. It is a natural form of estrogen-like therapy. It's, though it's not actually estrogen, so there is no true estrogen in it. It's a phytoestrogen. It assists in balancing not only a deficiency, but also any excess of harmful estrogen metabolites. And then it minimizes unwanted symptoms associated with the menstrual cycle. And it contains genistein, a fermented soy extract that promotes healthy breast tissue and brings balance to hormones in both men and women. So the ingredients, to include soy, flax, and pomegranate, assist to balance and help, and they also help get rid of the xenoestrogen by eating it up and allowing the estrogen to bind to the receptor site on the cells as it is intended. And a lot of people have some controversy with soy. Well, this is a fermented soy, and it's an extract. It's non-GMO. It's a very low amount, and it also provides positive effects for diabetes, blood pressure, heart health, and cancer-related issues. And that's been shown in studies to help with those things. So the fermented soy is not the same as the genetically modified, Frankenstein of soy that's out on the market. And that can be full of xenoestrogens. So with this low amount and the fermentation of a non-GMO product, we have much healthier benefits to that. The top uses of this product are for menopause-related symptoms, perimenopause, andropause, hormonal imbalances, and mood swings. Rose is the queen of oils. It is truly amazing. I love the rose touch. I put it on my diffuser jewelry. I put it on my pulse points, down my neck, on my abdomen. It is so powerful when it comes to balance. For me, I feel like it balances my mood so effectively. And I may not be in a bad mood or anything when I want to use it. I just feel a lot of times like this is the oil that I need to be using today. And it really keeps me even. And I just love the rose. It smells amazing. And if you use it, you can rub it on the abdomen, across where the ovaries are. You can rub it on the inside of the ankles and on the pulse points. It's also really great for the skin. And pregnant women, it's really great for the belly, the skin on the belly, for stretching, and it's so comforting. So it helps with emotional balance, it boosts libido, promotes openness and confidence. And you can apply it over the heart for all of those. Applying it to the abdomen, it can give you relief from menstrual discomfort and promote regular ovulation. So it is clean up oils for a reason. Clary Calm is also so great for hormonal balance. You can apply it to the abdomen to aid with hormone balancing, heavy periods, PMS, cramps, hot flashes, and mood swings. It is a floral, and most of the florals, like many florals, they're wonderful for women's health, like geranium and rose and ylang-ylang and patchouli. So they're all wonderful. And you can use this for all ages. So if you have, a daughter or a female in the home that's, coming into that time of her life and puberty, you can use it during that time as well. It's safe for all ages, and it's really wonderful to support the systems. So the Clary Calm Touch has ingredients like clary sage, geranium, bergamot, palmarosa, Roman chamomile, and it's wonderful. If you don't happen to like the aroma, rubbing it on the inside of the ankles and on the bottom of the feet is a great place to apply it, and then you won't have to smell it because it is a bit strong. But when you really love those aromas, then it's great to just apply it everywhere. So the endocrine system is directly involved in growth and development, metabolism, nutrient regulation, and overall homeostasis. The system of glands that produce and send hormones to targeted organs and tissues via the circulatory system, and essential oils can be very beneficial since they're circulated in the same way and profoundly benefit the cells that encounter in the process. So the parts of the endocrine system, of course, in the brain would be the hypothalamus, the pituitary, and the pineal gland. And then you have the thyroid and parathyroid glands, the thymus, the pancreas, adrenal glands, which are right on top of the kidneys, the ovaries in females, the testicles in males, and the placenta during pregnancy. When we are talking about these next sections, we'll be talking about caring for the liver, caring for the pancreas, the adrenals, and the thyroid. So you can see here that there are several products that can support each and all of these different glands. All right, so caring for the liver. Everything gets filtered through the liver. We have to love our liver and care for our liver. And the healthy liver function is the underpinning of hormone balance because of this filtration system. And we want to make sure that we're drinking plenty of water, half your body weight in ounces daily. And you can drink it with lemon or Slim and Sassy essential oil. The grapefruit in the Slim and Sassy is a lymphatic cleanser, and it is also in the Zendocrine Detox blend. And so it's really good for the lymphatic system. You can take one Zendocrine soft gel and a Zendocrine complex a day, and this is really great for the liver. So if you ever just want to start off with getting the liver more cleansed and more healthy, this is a great way to begin that journey and to just support that. So Slim and Sassy is fabulous for metabolism and energy. And we can get a little bit more into that a little bit later, but the Zendocrine is really amazing to help detox the filtering organs. And so the soft gel is the same as the Zendocrine oil, but it helps to bind to the toxins in the body. And then the Zendocrine complex helps to eliminate it out of the body. So they work in conjunction together very well. When we're talking about the pancreas, we want to take, Slim and Sassy is great for the pancreas because it helps to support the metabolism, regulate blood sugar, and release excess water. So the many hormonal issues that we have in the body stem from being insulin resistant. And we can be insulin resistant, and that doesn't necessarily show up on blood tests. It just depends on certain symptoms you might feeling. Your doctors may not do the tests. It may come up, but having like constant fatigue, not being able to lose weight, having certain symptoms really has an effect. Always being thirsty, even not feeling like you're full. All of these can be signs of insulin resistance. And it's from eating too much sugar and foods high on the glycemic index. So you want to try this blend, which is grapefruit, peppermint, and lemon. So take 2 to 3 drops of the Slim and Sassy, or the 2 to 3 Slim and Sassy soft gels a day, and that can help to eliminate a lot of excess water and support the metabolism and the blood sugar. So the lemon and the grapefruit are diuretic, and they're going to help get rid of the excess water. The peppermint and the ginger that's in there is going to help with the metabolism, get that boosted up. It's going to help with any type of stomach upset and digestive conditions. It's going to help with supporting the stomach. And then the cinnamon is going to help to balance the blood sugar. Coriander is also a really great addition to help balance the blood sugar. You can rub that in a roller ball over the adrenals, or right over the liver if you choose, and the pancreas would be a good spot. All right, so caring for the adrenals. Where are the adrenals? They're right above the kidneys, and they are directly affected and very closely related to the thyroid. So if you have adrenal fatigue, or if you have thyroid issues, then they're going to be working in conjunction together. There could be a lot of fatigue where those adrenals need to be, revved up and supported. So you can apply Magnolia to the adrenals twice daily. And, this is a really great option. Magnolia is really high. It's 3 times higher in linalool than in lavender. And that has the really great calming effects that lavender does, but Magnolia is 3 times. So it's really great for just calming that stress level down, and using it, right before bedtime is great. But to use it several times a day or as needed is wonderful as well. Okay, so you can take, let's see here. When the adrenals and thyroid work together, it has to do with the energy and the cortisol production in the body, and the melatonin for at night. And when the adrenals have overproduction of cortisol, then cortisol can affect progesterone. Progesterone prepares the body for conception, implantation, viable pregnancies, and it's a natural anti-inflammatory. So when our progesterone is off, that could mean that the body is taking progesterone because it is a precursor to cortisol. We do need a certain amount of cortisol in our body, but we need it balanced. when our adrenals are in fatigue mode and we are not producing the energy that we need, and we're not producing the proper amount of cortisol, then our body may be robbing it from the progesterone to make cortisol. And therefore, it could be more of like the fight or flight sympathetic nervous system. So we want to make sure that we are balancing that out. So it'll steal the progesterone. And then the progesterone can't do what it's designed to do. You know, it can't support the fertility. It can't support the uterus. The magnolia can help calm that down. And then the Mito2 Max is really great for adrenal fatigue because it has things in it. They actually have mitochondrial cofactor blend that has ingredients like alpha lipoic acid, acetyl L-carnitine, and coenzyme Q10. And it also has oligonol to help with sustained focus. So you can take 2 of these in the morning once you get up, and if you need to, take 2 in the afternoon right after lunch. And that can help you from grabbing those stimulants like caffeine, you know, during the middle of the day. And this could potentially, you know, some people that have really high amounts of adrenal fatigue, taking the Mito2 Max, even though it's for energy and stamina, can make you sleepy. So if you take it and it does make you sleepy, then take it before bed because it's going to allow your body to get that rest and recovery because our bodies recover at night while we sleep. And then over time, you may be able to use it during the day as your adrenals start to recover and regenerate, you know, recuperate. So other supportive oils to the adrenals are basil, lemongrass, ylang-ylang, grapefruit, and bergamot. The pineal gland produces melatonin, regulates circadian rhythms, support with Serenity and Copaiba soft gels, and in sleep in a dark room and with an eye mask over your eyes, practice meditation. So going to bed at the proper time, not forcing yourself to stay up, which that's part of my issue. So when I focus on getting myself to bed on a timely manner, then I can wake up more refreshed. I can get in my exercise. I can keep that energy level going throughout the day. And of course, we want to have a dark room. Having music on or TV or extra lights can disrupt our circadian rhythms and give us irregular sleep patterns. Serenity and Copaiba soft gels are great for this support. I love to take those together. If I don't do the Copaiba soft gels, then I will just do a couple drops in my water before I go to bed. And it really just helps de-stress, support that inflammatory response in the body, and the Serenity can help you get a more restful night's sleep. And, you know, when you can get to bed at a decent time and wake up in the morning feeling more refreshed, practice some meditation and just be ready for your day. And then the pituitary, being the master gland in the body, can get a lot more support in these ways as well. So it can produce that growth hormone that we need and just be more supportive of our bodies. So when we're caring for the thyroid, you know, it's not a life sentence that habits are critically important. But we want to check our nutrition. We want our stress levels and water supply to be optimal. And, you know, we want to be able to support all of these organs and glands like our liver, adrenals, ovaries, all the endocrine system. We want to be able to support it. In a roller ball, you can combine these oils. So it'd be 10 of clove, 10 of myrrh, 10 of frankincense, and 10 of lemongrass. Top off with fractionated coconut oil or a carrier oil of your choice. And you can apply it over the thyroid area 3 times a day. And this can be very supportive for the thyroid. And DDR Prime with the Lifelong Vitality have also been shown to be very supportive with these as well. So the DDR Prime helps to get proper DNA reproduction and replication. And then the lifelong vitality, of course, is our nutritional foundation. So I want to talk a little bit about this amazing product, Yarrow Palm. It is really amazing to support overall health and endocrine system. So it has 3 different products. The smaller one is the Active Botanical Nutritive Duo, and that's the dropper. So you can add that to lotions, you can take that internally, you can put it in a capsule. It's very powerful to help the body. The cellular complex, which is the larger pump bottle. So people like, I want to bathe in this stuff. So this is where you have that ability to just apply it to the body, apply it to trouble areas. And it's just really amazing. So I love to put this in our lotions. I use it on my mom a lot. It helps her skin stay moisturized. It's really a great product. And then the cellular complex, which is the capsules there, they are to help with that extra, that glow, the glow from within. It has ingredients like zinc and celery seed, and of course the yarrow and the pomegranate. It helps with digestive system and the immune system, and it really helps to optimize that metabolic function. The yarrow does first, and then it helps you be stronger and healthier, regulate endocrine secretions, and it helps tone the nervous system. The pomegranate is a powerful antioxidant and anti-inflammatory, and it helps with apoptosis, which is the proper cellular health, because our cells, they do replicate and then they die off. So we want to make sure that they're doing that in the proper cycle and not prematurely. So it helps to make a healthy apoptosis in cells. I heard several testimonies about the yarrow palm, but one especially is a doTERRA advocate was using the yarrow palm so she could get that healthy skin, healthy glow. So she was doing it internally. She was doing it purely for the skin care benefits. And every 6 months or so, she would have to go get tested for her estrogen would have to get tested because she was really high in estrogen and really low in progesterone. So she would have to get tested for that. Well, the only thing that changed was that she was taking the yarrow palm. And when she went to go get tested, it's probably maybe 3 months later after she started taking it, and her levels were completely normal. So it is very powerful in helping to regulate the system and the endocrine system. I just love hearing testimonies like that. This is a sample wellness box. So as a wellness advocate or wholesale customer, you would have your loyalty rewards program, the LRP, and you would have the women's health kit, which is the phytoestrogen, the bone nutrient, the Clary Calm, and then you would add in the Rose Touch. And that would give you the 125 product volume for the month, which would give you the free oil of the month. And it would give you the free product credits. So it's a really great opportunity to be able to support your system. And you can add in a citrus oil like the Slim and Sassy or the grapefruit. Also tangerine is really wonderful. And that would help to balance progesterone, help with progesterone. When we have these hormone imbalances, there can be a lot of stress and emotions and just a lot of issues that we deal with internally, externally, and it can really wreak havoc on our body's health. The Symphony of the Cells is a really great way to also help balance the body. And this is one of the techniques that you would use. There's about 16 different techniques in the Symphony of the Cells, and this is just one of them. And you use a little bit of fractionated coconut oil and you apply it to the neck and shoulders and back. And then you add 2 to 3 drops of each of these oils, and you just apply it to the back and then the feet. And it's very comforting, especially if you have somebody else doing it for you. But it really does help to balance the body and allows for targeted ailments, and it helps to decrease the stress in a way that our cortisol production is more supported. And I really do love many of these protocols in the Simply themselves. There is also a protocol called Aroma Touch, and that is with 8 specific oils that are always used. And that is really amazing for balancing homeostasis and supporting many of the systems of the body as well. So using the essential oils topically is always recommended when you can help support your body physically, emotionally, and spiritually. All right, I would like to thank you so much for joining me, and please go ahead and input any questions that you might have. I would be happy to help you as best I can. And I am going to just go into a little bit about the business side of doTERRA. So there are 3 types of people that use essential oils, the doTERRA essential oils. And you have, somebody who is going to do the wellness lifestyle, use them for their family, use them for themselves. Then we have people who are thinking, I want to share this with others. And then we also have folks who want to build an income and create impact. When you refer folks, you can get your oils paid for. So this is if you want to share with others. There's millions of people around the world that share these products and get their oils paid for. And it also helps those folks that we're sharing with, because then they can then also have the health benefits of these amazing products. And in that process, you enroll your friends and family and you gain that extra income. If you want to build an income and build a team, then you can supplement or replace your income by growing a business. And that is exactly what I am doing. I absolutely love it. doTERRA has changed my life and it continues to do so. And we're not just about essential oils, but we're about changing lives. And I absolutely believe that, because these products are amazing. This opportunity is amazing. And I just love all the people that I have been able to associate with in the process. And so when you're experiencing something wonderful that has made a difference in your own life, you naturally want to share it with others and those that you care about. And if you're looking for a better way to make a living and create a balanced life, then building a doTERRA business means that you can work from home, have a flexible schedule, create a stable financial future, and make a difference in the world, all at the same time. The Generous Compensation Plan is a proven vehicle for creating lasting residual income. Discover the benefits of partnering with doTERRA and see what building a doTERRA business can do for you. So if you wanted to share and get your products paid for, that's about 3 to 5 hours a week. And you would just personally enroll a few people a month. And that could bring you to a rank of elite, premier, or silver. So you hold a class once a month, and your, wellness advocate who helped you get involved may teach those classes for you, or you may get comfortable in teaching the classes at some point as well. But you can earn anywhere from $300 a month to over $2,000 a month when you're working on these ranks 3 to 5 hours a week. If you wanted to supplement your income, you could do it with 10 to 15 hours a week, and you would enroll 4+ customers a month and 1 builder. So somebody who does want to also share or build a business. And you can reach the ranks of gold, platinum, and diamond doing that. And that could be anywhere from $4,000 to $16,000 on average a month. When you want to replace your income, then that would be more of a full-time, but even 30 hours a week, that's still not even full-time. So 15 to 30 hours a week. And, haven't seen people that would be able to replace their income with anything less than 15 to 30 hours a week, but is definitely important to be able to have those hours to do that. You enroll 8+ customers a month and 2 builders. And, those are people that you would develop onto your team and help them create income as well. So it's not just about you as a builder, but it's about others who want to create that lifestyle and income as well. So we definitely use a duplicable system in order to do that. And that could be anywhere from 16,000 to, 6 figures in a month. There are different presentation ideas. You can have classes, you can have one-on-ones with people, you can do 3-way calls with somebody who helped you get involved with the products, online webinars. You can do them in your living room. You can go to a coffee or juice shop. You can go to a park, a chiropractic office. And, you give your friends a sample of an oil that will give a quick result, like say digestion. They have a digestive issue, and that helps them feel better, with sleeping, with acne, a skin condition. You can help them with stress. If they live outside your area, then you can mail the samples for an oil experience and then follow up with them. And once they've had a positive experience, you can invite them to a class or a one-on-one. And then preparing to host a class. So while any time is perfect time to host a class, it's been shown that Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays typically draw the most attendance. And you can sample your friends effectively before inviting to a class. So invite about 10 people is ideal. And then you can expect about 6 to 8 show up. Not everyone that you invite will attend. And then using inviting scripts from the daily mentor calls can also be very helpful, or follow up with the person who helped you get involved with doTERRA, and they can give you some tried and true ways to really, follow up with people and inviting them to a class. And then call with a friendly reminder about 48 hours before the class. They'll also recommend a text message the day of. And then when you're hosting your class, you prepare and introduce a presenter to share who they are, what they've come from, where they come from, why it's worth listening to them. And then be prepared to share your personal experiences. What have you noticed by using the products? What do you love about them? Eliminate distractions. So a clean, child-free, pet-free environment is best for learning. I was teaching a class the other week, and I have both my younger kids upstairs, and they kind of were fighting and like, no, I want to do this. No, and it was very distracting. So if you have a spot that the kids can play quietly, then that is ideal. Diffuse uplifting oils like wild orange and peppermint. Provide water and oils during class, like a glass of water with a drop of lemon is always really nice and refreshing. And then after the intro class, you can provide simple refreshments. And then while your presenter shares about the joy of sharing the oils. So they can enjoy some refreshments and some other things that might be infused with essential oils. And then the presenter can help them to decide if they want to get that into their homes. All right, so do you want to get your oils paid for? Give your friend a sample of something that is a big deal for them, like sleep or headaches, digestion, pain, or stress, like we discussed earlier. And tell them 3 cool things about the essential oils. They're effective, they're safe, and they're affordable. And then tell them 3 ways that you can use them: aromatically, topically, internally. Show them the kits and get them involved in having the oils for themselves. The end. to learn to effectively share with doTERRA, and you can join the dailymentorcalls.com with Elise Sedavi. She is a doTERRA Triple Diamond, and you can learn step by step through building your business for 50 days. So it's a really tried and true way that you can learn what needs to be done on a daily basis, or however many hours you can commit to either sharing or building a business. And you can sign up for this free training and learn how to effectively share the sounds and more. When you share doTERRA products, you bring hope and wellness to the people you love, your community, and ultimately the world. Selling the doTERRA way is about service. One drop at a time and one person at a time. We are serving the world with wellness solutions. And like I said before, we're not just about essential oils, we're about changing lives. doTERRA is. And it's not just changing lives on our side of the bottle where we use the products and help our health, but also the folks that are sourcing the products all over the world in many different countries. And doTERRA does an amazing job at paying fair wages and helping build up communities and hospitals and schools and clean water and helping to fight human trafficking and getting people out of those types of situations by giving them work. So it's really amazing what doTERRA has to offer on both sides of the bottle. And if you have any questions, I would love to help you. And I'm always looking for new folks that can build a wellness lifestyle. So thank you very much and have a great day.